Good afternoon to everybody. Eminent IP lawyer and consultant Sri Sovojit Ghoshji, all directors from STPI various centers. I think Miss Samta Maurya, she's patent engineer. All participants, ladies and gentlemen. I think IPR is a significant tool in today's era, and risk of innovation getting infringed without the knowledge of innovator stands today very high. And therefore, knowledge of IPR systems, knowledge of IPR is very essential for any innovators in today's era. There is a trademark, copyright, IPR seems very similar words, but they have very significant difference when it comes to legal notations. And when the technical person, engineers think that they are not supposed to know anything about legal, I'm an engineer, or even the policy makers or anybody, this makes a big mistake by them. I recall when I was in my previous author, which is in TRAI, sometime we used to make a regulation, a policy, which takes 2 years of research. And when matter goes to court, it takes 2 minutes to get a stay. It takes 2 minutes to get set aside. And it affects, it makes zero to my all hard work of 2 years, 3 years. And therefore, ignorance, as we saw in, there is one is called doctrine, which says ignorance of law is no excuse. And therefore, everybody must be aware, whether you are an engineer, you are a doctor, or you are a policy maker. Everybody must know about legal nuance of the subject which you are dealing with. So if you are a startup, you are creating a startup ecosystem, whether as an incubator or you yourself is the innovator, it is very important to know the law of the land. And this copyright, IPR or trademark, this is not only important for the person who is creating IPR, it is equally important to the consumer perspective also. And from the government point of view, it is always important for the enforceability perspective also. So it has three basically pillars. One is the person who is creating, who is doing some innovation, he must know his rights, how to create IPR. And government must know how to enforce it. So this government also has the same or similar duty. And consumer must also know the law, what he is paid for, whether it has some mark, whether it is a trademark has not been compromised, copyright has not been compromised. So everybody has some duty to do when it comes to thing like IPR. Therefore, it is a fact that we must have a strong IPR ecosystem in the country. We must have enforceable system in our country. And now, this system of getting IPR has also been drastically reduced. It was taking 2 years to 3 years. Sometimes I remember when you apply in IPR patent office. Now government has done a lot of work. There are a lot of ease of doing business there, and the time has been drastically reduced. And sometimes in some very good examples you can get in 4 to 5 weeks also. But generally, even today it is taking more time, and I think government must be working on that to get it faster. And now our country, our innovator is also realizing the importance of getting IPR filed. And in fact, in the last quarter, I've been told that there has been 20,000 filings. Out of that, 11,000 filing has been done by the Indian nationals, and 9,000 filing has been done by non-Indian, which is reverse the case till this last quarter. Because this is a training program, I think people wanted to learn more than hear the long speech. And so therefore, I am confident that this, and I'm sure that this small workshop or webinar will create a lot of awareness, will have intensive deliberation, and importance of IPR, importance of copyright, the difference will definitely will be brought by the expert on the subject. Thank you very much. All the best for this webinar. Thank you very much from my side.